With the push of a button, a 100 kiloton nuclear bomb hits New York. 538,160 people die within a matter of minutes. This nuclear weapon, which is only one of the 10,000 in the global arsenal, is small compared to the 12,000 kiloton bombs. The destruction such weapons cause proves that a nuclear exchange of any scale would have devastating damage and long-lasting effects. A proxy war is a conflict that is funded by an outside party. Often, superpowers will fund a side of a civil war in hopes to win and gain influence in that country or region. The Korean War was the first major conflict in the Cold War. It was funded by the US and Soviet Union with the support of China. The ending result was a Korean peninsula that was split in half. A western-aligned south and eastern-aligned north emerged, creating the most militarized border in the world. The Vietnam War was the longest conflict in the Cold War. It was funded by the US and Soviet Union. The conflict resulted in large protests in the US and their eventual withdrawal from the conflict. The Afghan War was a conflict between American-funded Islamic guerrillas and the Soviet Union, who was occupying the country. This conflict was so costly it had the Soviet Union withdraw and led to the collapse of the Union. The India-Pakistan conflict was a brief skirmish between the two countries. It wasn't a proxy war, but it showcased the dangers of two nuclear powers fighting in direct conflict. It only lasted 2 months, but tensions around the globe were high. Both countries have nuclear weapons in their arsenal and would most likely be used if they felt it was life or death. Even though these conflicts are over, they have had a lasting effect on the world today. North and South Korea are still divided. The North continues to produce nuclear weapons with ever-increasing ranges and payloads. Afghanistan has been unstable, with the US stepping in to try to smooth it out, only for them to withdraw unsuccessfully. Ukraine has been the largest war in the past 5 years. It has been at the front line of drone warfare and has brought back trench warfare. It also has the two biggest nuclear superpowers on either side of the conflict. Russia, the biggest nuclear power, is invading Ukraine. Even though Ukraine isn't in NATO, the US has vowed to support them, and losing Ukraine would crack NATO's eastern flank. The current conflict in Gaza is full of war crimes on both sides. It has created a complex geopolitical situation around the globe. Israel, who is invading Gaza, has nuclear weapons and support from the US, who is the second largest nuclear arsenal. Global geopolitics are being shaped by the support systems of these current conflicts. Ukraine has split the East and West even more, and Gaza continues to cause division in the UN and within countries like the US. These conflicts are taking an already fractured geopolitical scene and making it worse. The situation around Venezuela is full of differing opinions. The official US statement is that they are stopping the flow of drugs into the US. Venezuela has said that the US is threatening their sovereignty and have called to form a militia. Taiwan and the South China Sea have been on the minds of leaders around the world for quite some time. China has continued to put pressure on the region, with them even going as far as building islands to station military assets on. These future conflicts pose to be the most impactful conflicts since World War II. The world relies on Taiwan for semiconductors, from everything from computers in your home to the computer guiding a nuclear missile to hit its target. A conflict in Europe would undoubtedly cause global instability and kick off a new world war. The creation of the atomic bomb, which was framed to be the deterrence of all deterrence, led into the Cold War. It engulfed the world in proxy wars, whose scale was unmatched in previous years. These proxy wars have now evolved into a new type of conflict, where superpowers grapple over territory with each other, bringing the world closer and closer to a nuclear war, the types of which we will never recover from.